Hello, and welcome back to Road TRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode will be the last specific category we have this month. The category is Lord of the Rings. This is episode number 673, and Lord of the Rings trivia is going to be a 21-question trivia quiz about all three of the Lord of the Rings books and movies. I think that's it. Not really from The Hobbit, mostly just the Lord of the Rings. Anyways, good luck on today's quiz. Question 1. Which English writer and poet is popularly identified as the father of high fantasy literature after his great success of The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings that led directly to a popular resurgence of the genre? His name was J.R.R. Tolkien. Question 2. His life was extended far beyond its natural limits by the effects of possessing it. What name does the little monster Gollum call the Ring of Power? He calls it My Precious. Question number 3. How old was Bilbo Baggins when he celebrates his birthday on September 22nd, 3001 in Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring? It was his 111st birthday. He was 111. Question number 4. Played in the films by Viggo Mortensen, what character and protagonist of J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings was a Ranger of the North first introduced with the name Strider? His name was Aragorn. Question number 5. Who is the de facto ruler of Rivendell who said, 9 companions, so be it, you shall be the Fellowship of the Ring, at the council called to discuss what should be done with the One Ring? His name was Elrond. Question number 6. The elvish knife Sting, which serves as a sword for the diminutive Frodo, glows blue in the presence of what kind of monsters who were roughly humanoid in shape with pointed ears, sharpened teeth, and grimy skin? The sword glows blue when orcs are nearby. Question number 7. The Lord of the Rings is a film series of 3 epic adventure films based on the novels by J.R.R. Tolkien. The films are subtitled The Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, and what was the third, released in 2003? The answer is The Return of the King. Question number 8. Hobbits eat 7 meals a day. Breakfast at 7 a.m., second breakfast at 9 a.m., and then which one of the 7 meals comes a couple hours after elevensies? Breakfast, second breakfast, elevensies, and then luncheon. Question number 9. In The Two Towers, Merry and Pippin befriend an Ent, a race of ancient shepherds, while in the Fangorn forest. What was the name of this Ent? The answer is Treebeard. Question number 10. Starring as Ned Stark in HBO's Game of Thrones and Boromir in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, what English actor made his professional debut in 1983 and has stayed busy with TV and film work ever since? Boromir in The Lord of the Rings was played by Sean Bean. Question number 11. The three rings are magical artifacts forged by the elves of Eregion, and after the One Ring, they are the most powerful of the 20 rings of power. The three rings were made by who? The three rings were made by Celebrimbor. Question number 12. Starring in his first feature film at age 14, playing Mikey Walsh in The Goonies, what is the name of the actor in the Lord of the Rings trilogy who plays the character of Samwise Gamgee? The answer is Sean Astin. Question number 13. The name of a dwarf from Norse mythology was also used for what wizard in the Lord of the Rings franchise played by Sir Ian McKellen? Ian McKellen's character was Gandalf. Question 14. The shards of the sword Narsil were taken to Rivendell, and after the Council of Elrond, the elves of Rivendell reforged Narsil into a new sword, which Aragorn named what? Aragorn named the new sword Anduril. Question 15. Beating John Williams' 1977 Star Wars musical score, the soundtrack to the Lord of the Rings film trilogy has been deemed the best of all time by a BBC survey. Who composed the music to the Lord of the Rings films? The answer is Howard Shore. Question number 16. What English actor made his breakthrough as the character Legolas in the Lord of the Rings film series, then starred as Will Turner in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies? The answer is Orlando Bloom. Question number 17. In The Fellowship, Sam has a crush on a barmaid at the Green Dragon pub, but he is too shy to talk to her. In The Return of the King, after he returns to the Shire, he marries her. What is her name? Her name is Rosie Cotton. Question 18. In Fellowship of the Ring, what gift does Lady Galadriel give Gimli before the Fellowship leaves Lothlorien, which he promised to set in crystal as a pledge of goodwill between the mountain and the wood until the end of days? The answer is 3 strands of her hair. Question 19. The Return of the King won every Oscar for which it was nominated, including Best Picture, and tied Titanic and Ben-Hur for the most Oscars awarded to one film. How many Oscars total did it win? The Return of the King won 11 Oscars. Question number 20. The mountains, the hilltops, the trees, and all the other scenery of what real-world country served as the filming location for J.R.R. Tolkien's fictional land of Middle-earth? They filmed all these in New Zealand. Alright, that will do it for today's trivia. Thank you for watching. Check back tomorrow. We'll be starting the alphabet trivia. It's going to start with a 26-question trivia quiz, where each question, question 1, the answer will start with an A. Question 2, the answer will start with a B. Question 3, the answer will start with a C, so on and so forth. We'll do that tomorrow, and then starting the next day, we'll do the alphabet trivia, where every day will be answers from a specific letter of the alphabet, starting with A. So stick around if you're into those kind of quizzes. If not, you can go to our YouTube channel, our main page. You can go to any of these playlists. We have movies, television, history, geography, random trivia, whatever you like to play, we have a quiz for it. You can go there and check it out. Stick with us. We'll be doing a new quiz every day, usually around noon Central Standard Time. I think that's it. Here's the question 21 tiebreaker for today. Who directed all 3 of the Lord of the Rings movies, as well as The Hobbit, and won 3 Oscars for his role as director of those films? The director of the Lord of the Rings trilogy is Peter Jackson. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.